Welcome to Across the Globe. Today we will learn about understanding Django project structure. Django projects are structured to ensure code organization and clarity. Key components of a Django project are apps, settings, URLs, templates, and static files. Apps encapsulate specific functionalities, settings manage project configurations, URLs handle routing, templates control the presentation layer, and static files are utilized for CSS, JavaScript, and images. For instance, a blog website may have apps for posts, comments, and users, each managing related features. Settings maintain database connections, while URLs direct requests to the appropriate views. Templates govern the user interface, dictating how data is displayed. Additionally, static files might store CSS files for styling the website. In Django, apps are discrete elements within a project responsible for specific tasks. Each app embodies its own models, views, templates, and URLs. A practical example is creating a new app, say blog, within a Django project using the command python manage.py start app blog. This process sets up a new app named blog within the project with its associated components. The settings file in a Django project stores various configuration settings. This encompasses database configuration, static and media file settings, middleware configurations, and installed apps. For instance, the database configuration within the settings.py file involves specifying the database engine and name. In the provided example, the database's dictionary within the settings file specifies the default database engine as SQLite 3 and the name of the database file as db.sqlite3, using the base $* variable to define the file path. The URLs file in Django, typically named urls.py, serves to map URL patterns to view functions, directing incoming HTTP requests to the corresponding views. This is achieved through defining URL patterns within the URL patterns list variable. For instance, consider a scenario where a URL pattern /blosh is mapped to the view function blog home within urls.py using the path method from django.urls. The name parameter in the path method assigns a unique name to the URL pattern for ease of reference within the Django project. Templates are HTML files that lay out the user interface structure, while static files like CSS, JavaScript, and images support the templates. For instance, a blog might have a template, e.g., home.html, containing HTML code defining the blog homepage structure with a header that says, "Welcome to the blog." Static files are vital for adding styling, CSS, interactivity, JavaScript, and visual content, images, to the templates, enhancing the overall user experience. Understanding the Django project structure is like knowing the layout of a city before you start driving around. Just like how a city is divided into neighborhoods, a Django project is divided into apps. Each app in a Django project is like a building in a neighborhood. They each serve a specific purpose or function. The settings.py file in a Django project is like the city's main control center, where all the important configurations are set. urls.py is like the city's map, directing you to different locations within the project. Views.py is like the city's traffic control center, handling the logic and functionality of different routes. Hey, code conquerors! Ready to level up? With TechLearn ATG, showcase your skills with official course certificates. Just visit our site and start. Need that extra boost? Get tailored learning 24/7 support and expert guidance. Coding smarter, growing faster, and making learning fun. Go to our website, across the globe, www.atg.world. The Python code presented above serves as an analogy to describe the structure of a Django project. In this analogy, a Django project is envisioned as a city, with the city class being the central entity representing the project. The neighborhoods within the city are analogous to apps within the Django project. The city class features methods such as add neighborhood, main control center, city map, and traffic control center. These methods simulate the functionalities of managing neighborhoods, apps, setting main control center settings like settings.py file, directing city maps, urls.py file, and handling traffic control center operations, views.py file, in a Django project. The neighborhood class represents individual apps within the Django project. Each neighborhood can have multiple apps represented by the app class. An app is defined by its name and purpose attributes. In the provided code snippet, a Django project named My Django Project is created as a city. 2 neighborhoods are added to this city, User Management and Blog, each containing specific apps related to user management and blogging functionalities. Apps such as user registration, user profile, blog posts, and comments are added to the respective neighborhoods. These apps represent different functionalities within the Django project. Finally, methods like Main Control Center, City Map, and Traffic Control Center are called on the city instance to simulate setting project-wide settings, managing URL patterns and views, and handling view functions and logic within the Django project. This code analogy provides a conceptual understanding of a Django project structure by abstracting it into a city and its neighborhoods with specific functionalities for managing various aspects of the project. One industrial application of understanding Django project structure is in the development of an e-commerce platform. Each section of the project can be visualized as different components of a shopping mall, with neighborhoods representing different functionalities such as user authentication, product listing, shopping cart management, checkout process, etc. The main city class mirrors the overall project structure, managing the integration of these components to create a cohesive platform. Another real-world scenario where the Django project structure analogy can be applied is in developing a social media platform. Just like a city with distinct neighborhoods, a social media platform can be segmented into various sections like user profiles, messaging, newsfeed, notifications, etc., each treated as a separate component or neighborhood. The main control center can handle global settings, the city map can define URL routing for different features, and the traffic control center can manage the logic and views for each component. Understanding the Django project structure using analogies such as cities and neighborhoods can help developers conceptualize and organize complex web applications more effectively, ensuring a robust and maintainable code base. Across the globe, keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.